Ready?
Here we go.
What's up, man? What's up, brother?
Just on the ground, you got clowns out here asking me what my intentions are today, bro. I'm trying to train. I'm lost.
This camp, we've been keeping it pretty with the same kind of pattern. You know, we wake up around 8:30, and then head to the, strength and conditioning.
Keep that pace. Keep that pace. 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds. Attaboy. Perfect.
No, I'm still gonna go in there and try to smash his head in. Yeah. That's it, really.
Brilliant chance, really.
I love sparring, I love training. So when you love what you do, it's just easier. Favorite bit about camps, pushing your body to the limits, breaking records, breaking PBs, the nitty gritty, getting up there, how hard it is. I don't look like that. I don't look like that. I don't look like that. Come on. Come on. Did you look like that? No, when you go. That was too easy. I didn't even take time.
Same.
Parry one. That's it.
An explosive, fast, and technically gifted Ryan Garcia is always a treat to watch. The current WBC welterweight champion looks smashing in training camp as he gets ready for the Mexican Independence Day week.
And wakes up and he runs like Forrest Gump. And he doesn't have to, but he does.
Wake up, run at 5 in the morning when you're tired, go back, have a nap. It makes them sparring harder.
It smells of hard work. And a lot of to be fair.
Yeah, I like that. It allows me to push my body harder.
We do, conditioning drills, sprints, all that stuff. Then we take a minor, 10-minute break, and then we head to, boxing.
Let's open my eyes. Yeah. My dumb ass put salt. Put fucking soap in my head. Now it's soap. Okay. No, not really. Hey, Dad, you got a towel? Yeah, we're grabbing the alright, come with me, right? Ryan. Oh, light word. Ryan. Yeah. Oh, okay. We go harder. That felt like 2 minutes. Was it 2? All right.
Garcia has been heavily criticized in the past for his lack of focus. However, the leaked training footage tells a different story. As for Benn, the British boxer is taking up perhaps the biggest challenge of his career by fighting a boxer known for his
Lock up top 3. Lock up top 6. Lock up top 3, 2. Yeah. Alright. 6.
Stay right to the
Easy.
side, yeah.
Easy. Your left, a la izquierda. Okay.
Let's go up.
Benn is sweating it out in the gym as well, all in the hopes of causing a massive upset come fight night. Speaking of Ryan, he has expressed his desire to make the best out of the opportunity at his disposal. Garcia will be fighting on Mexican Independence Day weekend, and this fight with Benn at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas could make him a global superstar. While he's already quite popular among boxing purists and casual fans alike, Garcia could become the face
forgot how easy it was without a sauna suit. Gervonta, I'm coming for you.
He's coming back. We're all prepped up. Remember, in cooking, it's all about the prep. We want to time everything right. We're gonna start searing the fish, saute our veggies, plate everything up, and make a beautiful dish for you guys.
That's on my bucket list.
All right, Rhino. Plate's ready for the cake.
Thank you.
Very well. Discipline is everything. Ryan's super disciplined. One day he says, hey, you gotta cut down on this, cut down on that. It goes down to him and how he's gonna cut his weight and how he's feeling.
Food is damn good. Carlos makes some.
And you had the setback to Rolly Romero last year. You had almost a year off. Now you're coming off of a dominant victory over Mario Barrios.
Yeah.
It seems like right now you're on the track that everyone always had for Ryan Garcia, and you're almost there, but you have to score a big win over Conor Benn. And it feels like to me, if you get that big win, then you're like on the rocket ship. Is that fair?
Yeah, I would say that I have a clear opportunity to take over the sport for this fight. You know, me fighting on Mexican Independence Weekend, you know, everybody behind me, and the opponent, the type of opponent I have, it could really change my life. And I mean, my life is already super blessed, but this would take me so far that people cannot catch up.
No, I agree, because look, you've been on this stage before, and you've been on the biggest stage possible. You fought Gervonta Davis, but let's be real. I'm not just saying this, but it wasn't on even terms for you.
Yeah.
You fought at 136 pounds, right? You're a big guy. You're fighting at 47 now, and even then, you're still big for the division. And there was a rehydration clause, so it feels like this is kind of like a second chance in a way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that right there was during my adolescence. You know, that was me, you know, being a little too overambitious in that opportunity. But here's the thing, you know, that decision helped, you know, propel boxing forward, you know.
It did.
And, you know, I don't really regret it. I think I did rush into that decision, and I didn't really think my way through it. But, you know, things happen for a reason at times. And, you know, it just made my path go a little different way on to how I got to this point. So it's okay, you know. Gervonta Davis had a clear chance to take over the sport after that and did not. And now it's my turn, you know, and I'm gonna make sure that I take full advantage of this opportunity, make a statement come September 12th, and really cement myself as the next cash cow and for boxing.
Benn, meanwhile, isn't intimidated by Ryan Garcia in the least. The British boxer has studied Garcia well and knows that he doesn't stand a chance against the talented American. Yet he's relying on one of Garcia's biggest weaknesses to show up on fight night, which he can then take advantage of. Benn mentioned that training camp is brutal since
For dinner tonight, we got some real nice beef tenderloin, AKA fillets. Right, got a little mashed potatoes. We got our mushroom mix right here. We're gonna saute them with a little butter. We got our broccoli all blanched off. Ready to fire everything. You have all the elements that he needs to be a top athlete.
I just monitor my eating, keep assessing myself every time I take a bite, see if it worked, if it was enough, if it wasn't enough, and then make adjustments.
Right.
All right, the cameras.
Just rushed it.
Oh my gosh, I topped it, dude.
Nice work, Coach Komodo. Oh, right into the gong. Looks like you're playing Ryan's ball.
Bad first hole, but it's fine.
Come on, rebound. Boss Ryan money. You know, today's going to be it.
Yeah, today's been going good.
Any similarities between boxing and golfing?
No, not at all.
Different. Different skills, huh?
That's a good little 40-yard shot.
Yes. That's a shot. Get out. My teammate needs me. I come through.
Do you think there's a way where you can question his heart, or people can question his heart because of the way that the Tank fights and the Rolly fights went?
Did he quit?
Do you think he's a quitter? I guess.
Did he quit? As a fighter, I can say he did.
Yeah.
With Rolly, did he go in his shell once he got clipped? You know, so he did. You know, and that's our DNA is just different. Our makeup's completely different. You know, I'm a guy swinging, and I'm gonna go out on my shield always. You know, I'll stand there and have it with you.
When you see him finish fights like that, does that give you confidence when you talk about yourself putting in 110%?
No, I mean, I just like I don't think about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just focus on being the best fighter I can be, making sure that I'm in the best nick when I go into the fight, and when I see an opportunity to knock him out, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Okay. And then the fun one for myself. Obviously, a lot of people sort of talking about yourself making 147 again. I guess from your camp. The weight coming off nicely.
It's hard. It's brutal. This is my last fight at 147.
Your last fight, what?
This is my last fight at 147. When I win the world title, I'll move on. But for me, I haven't made 147 for 4 years, so it's challenging. Don't get me wrong, it's really hard. You think I went up to 183 pounds for the Eubank fights, you know, so it's hard, but you know, we're getting it done.
Yeah. So after this fight, we'll be going up to 154 pounds then?
154, 160, 168.
Okay.
The boxing world, however, doesn't agree with Benn's thought process. They're heavily favoring Ryan going into September 12th. Sharing his thoughts on this matchup, former champion Keith Thurman admits he is still uncertain about Benn's true level. He compares Benn to a bodybuilder boxer, someone who is undeniably shredded, physically strong.
I have a good feel for the game, and I think I do, especially now. So I'll be probably taking in just those memories of watching somebody that's a superstar and knowing how to handle it, and just knowing how he's so in control in the ring at all times. And that's kind of what I pride myself, like I'm in control of this, you know, don't let him make sure you neutralize everything they're trying to do.
Bodies to the limits, breaking records, breaking PBs, the nitty gritty, getting up how hard it is. I just love all that, chasing them 1%.
Obviously these two fights here with Eubank are fantasy fights for the British public, fights that haven't been done before in history, but ultimately my goals and aspirations and desires to win a world title at 147.
Yeah, it's interesting. I still don't know what to think too much about Conor Benn. You know, he reminds me of like just those guys at the gym that are a little bit like bodybuilder boxers, you know, like they're just shredded, you know, like they train hard, they got the physique, and they're rough and tough, but where exactly is his IQ, you know? Where exactly
where's the
is
skills?
IQ?
Where's the technique?
Yeah, you know, so it's interesting though, because, you know, I mean, a rhino ain't nothing but a charging bull full of muscle, you know what I mean? And I'm still scared of rhinos, you know, so like, it's not that it's a guaranteed loss for a fighter of that type of caliber, right? It's not a guaranteed loss, but at the highest level, you will run into skillful opposition, you know, and, but it's going to be interesting. You know,
Regarding Garcia, Thurman suggests that the version of Garcia seen against Rolly Romero wasn't the real Ryan. He believes the more recent version we saw was closer to his actual potential. Thurman feels this fight is a great opportunity for Garcia to showcase his skills, prove his development, and re-establish his superiority in the welterweight division.
You know, fully focused and be able to get up at 5 in the morning, do the runs without getting him.
whole point for me now is to make it. So, mate.
I know he wanted.
Yeah, got it done now though. Oh, I got sparring later to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that the Ryan that fought Rolly was the real Ryan. I think the Ryan we saw last time was more close to the real Ryan. I still think he can improve if he wants to be a dominant factor at 147. And I think this rough, tough opposition is a great way to showcase his skills and talent. If he wants to, try to be the man at 147 again and reestablish, his superiority over the division, because styles makes fights. And like you said, this opponent has fought bigger guys, and he's a very physical fighter, very strong, trains really hard. He's going to come to push Ryan. I saw a small comment from Andre Ward, who thinks that, this could be a big challenge for Ryan stylistically as the pressure goes on. So, Ryan just has to take this fight serious. It's all about the camp, all about the preparation. They're both very cocky people. Both young, cocky fighters. Got a lot to say. Fight night. It's a great matchup. I think the fans are going to really like it, and I think Ryan has an opportunity to really showcase his skills and kind of put him back to where he was before the PED incident.
That Ryan Garcia has improved since his last defeats and has turned a new leaf with not just his mentality, but also his fighting style. He believes Ryan's left hook is lethal and is capable of knocking out any opponent. However, Ryan has also begun using his right hand, as was evident in the fight against Mario Barrios. This makes him an even more dangerous fighter.
Lock up top three. Lock up top three. Lock up top 3-2. Yeah. Like this. My punch this to
And Ryan Garcia seems like it's going to be announced. What do you make of that fight? And is there any sort of thing going on in the background with yourselves and Conor, Benn?
Yeah, there's still a lot of legal questions that need answering, and we'll deal with that appropriately. But, in terms of that fight, I think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a big fight in America. I think it's a big fight in the UK. Obviously, Ryan's a big star in America. Conor's not. Ryan's a bigger star in the UK than Conor is in America, and Conor's a big star in the UK. So, I don't think it's a fight that's going to do massive numbers, but I like the fight. I think it's exciting. I think at 147, Ryan's a big fight. I don't think Conor should be fighting at 147. I think, I like him up at 160 or up towards that weight class, but I don't see a way he beats Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of fans, I want to say, are picking Ryan to win, and they feel like at some point he'll catch Conor coming in. Conor, does lunge in, like you said, a Ryan can still hurt you. A gore's a gore, right? Pressure style from Conor Benn. Also, it's been a while since we've seen Ryan face a pressure type fighter. Off the top of my head, I think the last one was Oscar Duarte, and Duarte had some good moments in that fight. But him having fought bigger guys, does that necessarily mean he'll be able to take Ryan's punches and last 12 rounds?
We'll see, man, because a left hook is still a left hook. You know, Ryan does have that left hook. I mean, Tank said, all you got is that left hook. That's what Tank said back in the day. You know, all you got is that left hook, you know. But we've seen Ryan drop people not just with left hooks to the chin, but left hooks to the body. And I think he landed a straight right on Mario Barrios early on in the last fight.
Yeah.
So you know, maybe he's learning to develop that hand to be a lethal weapon as well. You know, what I love about these younger guys is as they continue to fight, they really have that room to improve. And it's up to them to prove to the world, to us, to the spectators. Like I mentioned earlier, boxing is a spectator sport. So it's easy to say, oh, he's this, he's that, oh, you know, this, that. But we're going off of what we have seen. It's up for the athlete to show the world something new. And that goes for Conor Benn too, you know? Being at 147, what if he's not just forcing his body to make it down to this weight? What if he can find himself in the prime condition of his life? You know, what if he finds all this weight loss was able to, you know, let him be optimal for his real frame and be back at 147? So
no, I think he said
there's
in an interview,
potential.
He's going up to 54 after this. I think he's already made up his mind, which you might be see dollar signs there, Keith, if he's at 54.
Well, let's make it happen, baby.
People have been criticizing Benn for stating that this is his last welterweight fight. They claim that the British boxer is making excuses about the weight cut for this fight. While the weight cut for a natural middleweight is indeed brutal, critics don't understand the struggles these fighters have to go through to ensure that they're legally cleared to fight. Keith Thuman is a notorious example.
Has been wonderfully matched, marvelously matched, made enormous amounts of money, which no one begrudges people making money. But it's been wonderfully matched to achieve that. Ryan Garcia, whatever we may or may not think about his performance against Tank Davis, is at a level that could possibly expose Conor Benn to what people think is that he's not at this level. What's your view on that? Do you think he gets exposed in this fight, Conor?
Listen, Conor is my pal, so I'm not going to sit here and try to mess up his name and that. This is a good fight for him. He's always wanted a big fight. Now he's getting it on Mexico Independence.
Say then, if a fighter's already saying with 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, saying I'm gonna move up to 54, like, what does that signal to you as a fighter? Like, oh, he's not gonna make the weight. He's gonna have trouble in the fight.
There could be some challenges. Like I remember when I had to fight Pacquiao, right? I had a big cut for that camp, man. It was one of the most extreme cuts of my career. And it was doable. But when I tell you I was on a keto diet, like I think you can count the carbs on, like, with both hands, you can count how many carbs I was eating. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on a high, like fat, very low carbohydrate diet. And I just had to do that to get the weight off in time. I started camp at 182.
Oh, wow.
And I got down to 147 in 11 weeks, 11 and a half weeks, some number like that. I don't know. So, it's like mathematically.
Dang, that's like 36 pounds. You got to get more than 36 pounds,
It was
right?
35. Yeah, 35. It was like a 35-pound cut. Wow. Yeah, it was not fun, And I ate too much after making weigh-ins, and I think that made me sluggish in the fight. So if there's anything I would take back, it would be my off-season weight management leading up to that fight. There's other things I could take back too. There's things I could have done in it's camp. There's a few other little things, but the fight was already such a close fight. So if there's any little thing that the pressure I put on my body to make that fight happen, and then my lack of discipline the night before by eating a burger late night after already having dinner, and I I'll tell you, man, the bathroom the next morning, bro, my stomach was, like I stuffed myself, bro. Like, you don't need to do yourself like that before the fight. So.
Thurman has a keen eye on this clash and has seen Benn's lean physique before the clash. He acknowledged Conor Benn was smart to gradually move back down to welterweight after fighting at heavier weights. However, he noted Benn is extremely bulky with almost a body fat due to heavy strength training. Thurman warned that cutting weight when already shredded.
Ryan just like a wild card. He definitely got, when he had his best, I definitely see him beating Conor Benn. But like I say, I'd rather Devin fight one up.
When you said that, you think that Ryan beats him, what do you see? Like, why do you feel that way?
I just think dude will probably run into something. Yeah, I think he'd run into something. He tough, he gonna bring it, but Conor Benn is a good opponent for him or Devin because he gonna bring it. He gonna come to fight. He got some heart, so he gonna come to fight. He ain't one of them dudes who's gonna just let you get it the easy way. But I mean, we definitely, definitely destroy him. Like,
yeah. So you're thinking that Ryan Garcia would knock out Benn?
Yeah, I think it's a possibility. Yeah.
Is it a big fight? Conor Benn and him. I heard there's rumors saying that it could be on.
But maybe then Ryan really has to press the action. Then if there is trouble getting down to 47, and that might manifest itself maybe midway through the fight as just the cut, the body just can't handle all that.
I mean, he like you said, he fought. When did he fight at? When he
against
moved up?
Prograis. Well, he fought Prograis. I think it was at a catchway, and then
that was at a catchweight.
Yeah, and then the two Chris Eubank fights were, I believe, at I want to say 160 because they made Eubank come down.
Yeah, I think 160.
Yeah, Eubank was pissed about
160.
Yeah, the rehydration clause. Eubank was not happy about that.
Yeah, I mean they made their little celebrity fight happen over there for them boys. And, sometimes to make the fight happen, you got to sacrifice whatever's written in that contract, baby. But, Conor, I think, just being at that heavy and then fighting at the catch weight, I think he was at least smart to slowly work his way back down to 147. But either he doesn't have the discipline or his body, he's just so bulky, because I'm pretty sure that he does a lot of strength training. So I'm pretty sure at 160, he put on muscle. And now he's got to find a way to lean back out.
I think he just can't. He's shredded
exactly.
as is.
There's so
no
much.
fat
Exactly.
on him.
There's no fat. It's all this muscle.
That's dangerous because then that's all liquid and you got water in your brain. How are you going to take those punches the night of the fight?
Once upon a time, he had he had too many eggs. Once upon a time in his career, I remember. He had too many eggs, and So at the end of the day, man, he's a bulky kid. But yeah, this will be a good fight. And I'll be happy to greet him at 154.
Weight cut is a massive topic of discussion going into this matchup. While some experts see it as a risky move for Conor Benn, others aren't so concerned. Among those people who are brushing off the weight debate is British boxing promoter Frank Warren. Warren quickly dismissed the weight drain concerns, stating that Benn is surrounded by a team of
came back to the corner in like the first or second round. I said, he's not that good. I said, man, he's not that good. He don't hit that hard either. He's not this monster everybody talking about. He does hit hard, don't get me wrong. But he was like, I said, bro, he's not that good. He doesn't hit that hard. This guy is, I got it. I feel like, man, I got it. I probably could have stepped up the pace, but at that time, bro, like I said, it was the first or second round. I was like, yeah, he not that good.
Yeah, we're talking about smaller guys and making weight. Conor Benn is fighting Ryan Garcia September the 12th. Yeah. What's your thoughts on the fight itself and Conor boxing down at 147?
Look, he's got people around him, and if he can't make that weight, he shouldn't be fighting. Yeah. So the people around him are there to look after him. Yeah. To ensure that he's okay. If they feel that it's right, then they're with him every day. So they should know. The border control, I'm sure, will do their check weights.
How does it work though? Like with the sanctioning bodies, when Conor Benn was at 147 was made mandatory challenge, but hadn't boxed there for like 3 or 4 years. He hadn't boxed at that weight.
I don't know. I don't know how that came about, but it's happened. And I generally don't know. I've not paid a lot of attention to it, quite honestly. Look, Conor, at this moment in time, for me, he's a big underdog in the fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll do his best, and he'll fight his best, but, I mean, you've got to make Garcia a massive favourite.
Yeah, well, it's the known against the unknown, isn't it? Conor's not boxed at that level. And just
yeah, but I mean, Conor's not boxed at a high level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
He's fought Chris Eubanks Jr., 36 years old, whatever he is. And he's never done it at all.
Yeah.
And Conor Benn is a massive underdog going into this fight. By the looks of it, he stands absolutely no chance against Ryan Garcia. Analysts believe that Benn and his team accepted this fight solely for the big payday and eyeballs. Benn's team knows that he doesn't stand a chance against a fast, lethal fighter like Garcia.
Conor Benn, who to me is like...
Is that even possible?
Well, absolutely it's possible, but you think about this, like, he's fighting for the Zuffa belt. So, and Ryan Garcia is fighting for all the belts. He's fighting for the WBC, WBA, IBF. Like, Conor Benn's with the Zuffa belt, the unicorn pink Zuffa belt. So who knows if we can make...
I think that Conor Benn and his team, they know this fight. That Ryan Garcia, if Ryan Garcia turns up like he's did against, and I know you can say what you want to say about the Devin Haney fight, but if their Ryan Garcia turns up, and sometimes he doesn't, but if their Ryan Garcia turns up, he knocks Conor Benn out. Doesn't just be he knocks him out. Simple as. Because Ryan Garcia is way better, way faster, just way better in every department than Conor Benn is, in my opinion. The only thing Conor Benn would have over him is size, but if he's struggling to make the weight, well then the size really doesn't become a factor, because you might have the weight over him, but if you're as weak as anything, if a feather could knock you over, well what good is the size then, So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. Conor Benn looking in phenomenal shape, but mentioning how hard it is to make this, well, that's not good. You don't want to be doing that, and that doesn't exactly fill you with confidence a month out from the fight. It's not going to get any easier. It's only going to get harder, in particular fight week.
This has to be one of the most unusual matchups of the year. This fight is solely to gain as many eyeballs and sell the most tickets. However, judging by Ryan's mentality, chances of an upset are pretty high as well. But what do you think? Will Ryan Garcia knock out Conor Benn? Or will we witness the biggest upset in recent boxing history? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today. If you enjoyed